So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup. For the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. Oh, man. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
No one covering.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Garland. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Edwards with the screen for Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Pass to LeVert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 5.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Here's Russell. Mobley with the block. Mitchell wide open. Up 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Towns kicks to Prince. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. The kick out to Towns. Russell with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
The pass to LeVert. Mobley looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to LeVert. Back to Allen. Towns with the steal. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Garland. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And, man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And here's Russell. He's got 6. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. Here's Russell with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Russell's got 9.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Mitchell outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. No one near Edwards as he cuts it far. And another three for Minnesota.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Over Edwards, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Minnesota. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Here's Mitchell. Here he comes.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards looking it over. Outside, Russell. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Russell inside, guarded by Garland. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside Garland. Allen, a screen on Russell. Locked up there for Allen. Here's Towns. Good on the bucket. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
He lobs it up, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Edwards, and he drives in. Count it, good.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Edwards, no good on that one. Mitchell against Russell. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket for Mitchell. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And Russell gets it to go.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Outside Garland. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Garland's got 8 points.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Mobley against Towns. And Garland has it in the corner. And stolen by Prince. Outside Towns. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
Entering the league already with a good jump shot, Towns has improved his leg strength That gives him even more consistency on that J of his.
And the rejection by Towns. Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Chalk up 2 there. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Garland looking it over. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. Garland against Russell. Passes it to Gobert. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. There's Garland. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer. All right, David, thank you. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. Out to Wade. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Wade's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice job playmaking by Rubio there. The moment he sees the wide open man, the pass is sent his way.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Here's Towns, and he converts the layup. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Minnesota making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. They get it back. Lopez. And a missed layup.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Rubio dishes to Lopez, and the basket is good. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbs contact well. Difficult to deter him on the way up.
And it's good for 2.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
McLaughlin, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
Here's McLaughlin. Knocks down the 3 ball. McLaughlin's got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Lopez. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Steffens. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good on the shot.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Noel. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trailing. And Rubio kicks to Wade. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And here are the Cavaliers now. 1:10 left in the third. Love with the buckets.
Rise and fire. Young fellow, that's Love's mindset. Knows his team depends on him to take and make those shots.
Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he was really in a good flow that time. Saw the opening, let the play evolve a bit, and then boom, boom.
For 3, Edwards. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Love kicks to Rubio. Love outside. Launches it. Love with another miss.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Love at the elbow. Back to Rubio. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up by a dozen here at the end of the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland against Russell. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the pass to LeVert. Here's Garland. Pulls it up. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Minnesota leading by 14. Now Edwards. There's the drive. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And Edwards drops them both. Cleveland's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Russell against Garland. Count it.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
So it's Minnesota now. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it's Russell missing. The Cavaliers trail by 14. The deep 3 from Mitchell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Towns down low. Mobley's there. And Towns gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Garland. the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Prince. Stolen by Mitchell. The three from Garland. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell with it. Pass to Prince. From deep. That shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And here's Garland for three. Timberwolves leading by 16. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, Russell. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Gobert the pass to Towns. Prince outside. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
The wide open look here for Garland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Russell. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Blocking foul call on D'Angelo Russell. His first team foul.
.133 left in the fourth.
Minnesota foul.
And he gets it back. It's Garland, top of the key. From deep three-point range. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win
For the Timberwolves.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Towns. Second shot opportunity. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland the pass to Mobley. Fires the 3. Garland no good. Now here's Towns. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business.
Star-Spangled Banner, yeah.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. Now here's Russell. Offline with a 3. Up top, Brown, guarded by Edwards. Tatum from long range. Doesn't go for him.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Outside Tatum. That won't go either for Tatum.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
The shot by Russell, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Tatum. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. Goes up on the wing. Here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. There's Tatum with the 3. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble.
Russell against Smart. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Smart against Russell. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Here's Brown, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Boston with the ball. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Tatum. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Smart outside. Out to Horford. 4 on the clock. Tatum from long range. Kept alive by Boston. Outside, Brown. Back to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Horford passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. There's the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Edwards for 3. Rebound Boston. Brown passes to Williams. And here's Tatum. From the top of the key. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Russell from outside. Tatum pulls it in. It's tipped. Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Plenty of space. That one's wide left for Minnesota. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Prince. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Smart passes to Tatum. Launches a 3. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. It's good.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1. Yes, sir.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And it's Brown off the...
Oh, no, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice. Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
And a deep three from Russell. He drops it from range. Russell's got 10 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Smart. Out to Horford. Brown passes to Smart. Horford right side. This one for three. Sinks it from distance. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Towns a screen on Smart. And he lobs it up. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
41 seconds left in the first half. Smart passes to Tatum. Here's Brown. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards against Smart. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's stolen by Tatum. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first.
The Timberwolves, 26. Hey, put your hands together. And crowd for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Derek White, Danilo Gallinari out there with Blake Griffin. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Gallinari, the pass to White. Williams up top, 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target. What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Outside Brogdon. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Williams. Pulls up on the wing. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, B.A., to get stuck in your ways as a veteran. But give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
Stolen by Anderson. Here we go, one-on-one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Brogdon, out to the right wing. And Gallinari throws it down.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Lays it up and banks it in. McLaughlin's got 6 here in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
White for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. For the lead. Noel, no good. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Gallinari. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Outside Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. From downtown, knocks down the triple. Gallinari's got 5.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And that one's good.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Outside White. Pass to Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Brogdon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Anderson with a screen. Here's Noel. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. White for 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Reed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He hits the second from the line. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Smart against Russell. Smart up top. Outside, Brown. Here he goes. And the jam by Brown.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Downs plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Pass to Towns. Picked by Prince. Towns, that's good.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good.
Russell against Smart. The kick to Tatum. Horford with it. Now here's Brown. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Prince. 4-3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Russell against Smart. Outside Russell. Three-pointer, no good. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. A good look from Horford, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
And he's going for the lob, and Edwards slams it in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Tatum passes to Brown. Takes it inside. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Russell from outside. It's Edwards. Oh, okay then.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Tatum way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Smart against Russell. Back to Prince. To the left side wing. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. Lets it go. No good. And Boston going the other way now. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Russell with the ball. Now Horford defending. Gobert passes to Edwards. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Russell. Fires top of the key. Williams grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Smart against Edwards. Horford for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Horford. A shot to stop the drought. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Here's Jackson. Rebound, Minnesota.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Edwards finds Towns. On deep. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Driving inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Hustle from deep three-point territory. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Brooks against Prince. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Adams. It's another look. Payne against Edwards. Payne passes to Adams. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Payne, no good. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Payne. Outside Jackson. Back to Payne. There's the lob to Adams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Adams against Edwards. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Prince. Right side, Russell. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert finds Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Morant against Russell. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Now Edwards. Following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt. Out to Edwards. Prince dishes to Edwards. Fires from the wing. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the inside. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Russell against Morant. And Edwards with the stuff.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now Bane. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Morant against Russell. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards kicks to Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? It's a tie game in Memphis. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Russell looking around. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
Morant outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Tries again. He lays it in. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Back to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history. Not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Nice shot by Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Morant with a wide open look. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Outside Russell. The tray. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Up again, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. It's Morant with the drive. And he can't jam it through. Timberwolves leading by 5. Passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something. Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Russell, no luck. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bane passes to Brooks. Back to Bane from the corner. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
In the corner, it's Bain. Brooks outside. The 3. No good on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Russell. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
There's Morant. 6 points for him. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bain with the screen on Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 4. Morant.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
The offensive rebound. And a wide open look for Bain. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Morant. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Morant.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a close game so
The Grizzlies 13. The Timberwolves 17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. Steps back. Green passes to Concho. Jones in the post to the right side. Clock is at 3. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Noel. Defended by Jones. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Going to high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Here's McLaughlin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Left side, Jones. Green in the post. McDaniels defending.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Noel. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. For three. That shot off the mark. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Conjo. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The pass to McLaughlin. Baseline jumper. McDaniels with the ball. Jones covering. Here's McLaughlin. And the rejection by Clark. Loads it up for Williams. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Morant. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis trailing here.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Outside for Jackson. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force, and Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Adams with the screen on Russell. The three from Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Morant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Russell. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell against Morant. That one misses. And it's Memphis the other way. Adams outside. It's Brooks on the wing. Memphis moving it around. There's a screen. Morant kicks to Bain. No good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Prince the pass to Towns. From deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Morant looking around. Brooks right side. Pass to Bain. From past the arc. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Bain. Brooks has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Morant with it. And there's the drive. And Morant throws it down.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Russell from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. 1:15 left to play here in the fourth. That one goes in.
It's been all about Ja tonight. He can score in so many different ways.
Here's Edwards going inside.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And here's Morant. 52 seconds left in the game. Outside Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Fires from deep. Another three from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Outside, Towns. Prince setting a pick for Towns. Kept alive, Minnesota. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards can't hit. Now here's Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing. Oh, power it home!
Oh, wow! Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Russell to pass to Towns. Oh, and Mobley with the block. On the break. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now the Timberwolves with it. Gobert is doubled. Pass to Prince. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
That one's good for 2.
They opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
LeVert outside. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Allen inside. He's against Gobert. And the shot's good.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's Russell. From the wing. No good on the shot. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Garland up top. Here's Allen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
And so he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Outside Mitchell. Wide open look. Count it. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Driving in. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
To the paint. Allen. The shot that time not on target. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. 1:02 left in the first quarter.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Towns double team. Outside Russell. Down low. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Minnesota has possession, following the score by Cleveland. The shot by Russell, no good. Outside Mitchell. Here's Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got his second basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with us. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Garland. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Edwards to the right side. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell with the ball. Russell covering. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Mobley with the block. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now Mitchell. 6 points for him. Driving inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Edwards with it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend at the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Cleveland.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Mitchell finds LeVert to the middle. And Gobert with a block. Here's Towns. No luck on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Uses the glass on the layup.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Outside for Mitchell, and it's going to be a 3-second call. The Timberwolves trail. 1:52 left in the second quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Allen can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Again, the miss by Edwards. The Cavs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's Edwards with a drive. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. The Cavaliers leading. LeVert outside. Allen inside. Prince is there. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Here's Russell. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Pass to Allen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking, big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
Minnesota shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And a deep 3 from Russell. And the 3 off target.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Outside for LeVert. Back to Mobley. LeVert outside. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, small forward. Good on the second one. Here's McLaughlin, and now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
McLaughlin shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Deflected. Outside McDaniels. The 3-pointer off the mark. Cleveland shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Okoro. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
And down it goes. 2 points. McLaughlin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Lopez. Minnesota with a rebound. It's McDaniels on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Reid sets a screen. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Okoro. Pass to Osman. Outside Love. It's deflected. Oh, here's Love with the jam. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. On the wing, Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 3. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Kevin Love. And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
A minute 50 left in the third. Here's Love. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. Ahead. Here's McDaniels. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Here's Okoro. Throws it up high.
With a wide array of scoring moves, defenders have their hands full when guarding Love.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. No good with the triple.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
McLaughlin with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Osman. The Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. McDaniels against Love. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Few big men are as nuanced as Love inside. He just knows how to pick up fouls.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And Love drops them both. The Timberwolves shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Edwards. Going. Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there. Big time. Woo. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Pass to Osman. Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Osman. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Misses in close. Now here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Russell from outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Outside Garland. And the layup is good off the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Mitchell up top, guarded by Edwards. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Edwards a screen on Garland. The shot by Russell, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Allen. Soft touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Garland against Russell. Out to Garland. Shot clock at 5. The three. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Russell against Garland. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's LeVert. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Lets a floater go. And here's Garland. Into the lane. Pass to Allen. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting only 39% so far in the game. Now Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Towns for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 11. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Outside Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display. And the clock is going to expire on him. An impressive all-around win for the Cavaliers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jared Allen.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Oh, nice! Big finish!
Man! Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
First team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. And so the Cavaliers take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were...
We've got a terrific low-post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Shot clock at 3. Tatum no good. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
The 3 from Tatum. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. One point he made to his players was they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now Horford. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Smart finds Tatum. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Towns against Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And they pick up 2.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Russell feeling it out a bit, driving in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Horford after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Horford kicks to Smart. Boston needs to get off a shot. That's good from Horford on the assist from Smart.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Russell with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The kick out to Tatum. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now, here is Russell, and Edwards with the stop.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? There's Brown with the 3. Good on the triple. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Gobert with a screen for Towns. To the inside. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Brown. Tries to keep it alive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Towns.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
A 3 from Tatum. Gobert pulls it in. The pass to Edwards. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Tatum, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tie game in Minnesota. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
15. Your
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Hey guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Brown. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Outside, Horford. And stolen by Prince. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Brown outside. It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside, Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. That shot off, and it's Boston the other way. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Russell from long range. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. Edwards against Brown. Rebound Boston.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Smart kicks to Horford. Passes it to Williams. In the corner. Tatum with it. Lets it fly. And another basket for Boston.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
There's the lob to Towns. Prince, the pass to Gobert. Inside. Here's Towns. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Russell with it. Over Smart. And that one hits back iron. The three from Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Oh, here's Edwards. 12 points for him. And the rejection by Tatum. Smart kicks to Brown. 43 seconds left here in the second. Here's Tatum. Back to Horford. Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And it's Prince penetrating. Edwards finds Gobert. Towns with it. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 3. Here's Tatum. It's tipped.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
And stolen by Prince. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
26.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Boston. Griffin is out there, Gallinari. Then it's Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's White in a 2-guard. Now, here is Gallinari. Brogdon the pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Out to Gallinari. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that take.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. For the tie. Releases. And too long on the shot.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out to Gallinari. They swipe it. Here's McDaniels. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
Celtics leading by 3. Outside, White. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Here's McLaughlin, and the layup falls.
Hey, guys, if he has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
White looking around. Throws it up high. Griffin's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
White dishes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, it might be over a decade in the league, but Blake still has some hops.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
White goes in. Outside to Brogdon. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers. That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Takes it inside. Now here's Reed. He's guarded by Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Reed misses. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's White missing. Minnesota shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's White. Outside to Brogdon. On the wing, Williams. Here's White. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. White's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Here's Noel. No good on the last second attempt there. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Smart finds Horford. Smart against Prince. On the wing, Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. Tatum against Russell. And here's Gobert. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Now, here is Russell. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Brown missing. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Russell kicks to Prince. And he jams it with authority.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Brown feeling out a bit. And they get it back. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Brown. Horford has a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Russell from long range. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. Five on the clock. Russell passes to Towns. Gobert down low. He's against Williams. Gobert can't hit. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Brown against Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Smart. Towns against Horford. Back to Smart. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And the rejection by Tatum. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And here's Russell after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Brown driving the lane and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Bobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. It doesn't go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a 1-possession game.
Here's Smart, feeds it to Williams. Back to Smart. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. with the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I'll tell you, Jaylen Brown is an all-star in his past. Now it's about stepping up and knocking down some big-time foul shots.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a two-possession game.
Prince outside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Tatum. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to...
Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. The three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert inside. Adams covering. Gobert, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Oh, the swat by Adams.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Outside Morant. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Prince. Takes the three. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, swiped away.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away.
Gobert drives in. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Minnesota with the ball. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Here's Russell. Denied by Morant. And they're able to recover. The offensive rebound. Towns passes to Gobert. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
The jumper is becoming part of his game. Rudy Gobert has added this element to his offense.
Now Morant. 5 points in the game. Jackson outside. Good. And the setup by Morant.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Towns. Fires it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Morant against Russell. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Towns. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Gobert passes to Towns. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis leading.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Edwards. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Towns from deep. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Blocking foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Russell against Morant. Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. Now Morant. Jacks up a three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Russell. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. There's the three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Ja Morant. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Memphis has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. On the wing, Bane launches it. Kept alive.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Edwards a screen on Morant. Throws it up high, and Edwards slams it in.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Morant against Russell. Clock at 4. Here's Bane. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
The 3 from Russell. Fires in the triple. Russell's got 6.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Adams a screen. From the arc. Outside Bane. From deep 3-point range. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Jackson outside. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Russell from outside, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Outside Morant.
2 minutes remaining in that.
Fires the 3, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Right side Russell. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Morant. Here's Bane. Morant with a screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Russell. Towns against Jackson. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for two.
In a league of huge guys, Gobert's size stands out, helps him absorb contact.
Outside Morant. 51 seconds left in the second period. Kicks it out to Jackson from outside the arc. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 6.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Outside Russell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Adams with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And so it's
your Minnesota Timberwolves 21, the Grizzlies 36.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Conchar. Clark with the screen. 19-footer. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good. Nice D from Anderson. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. McDaniels. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. Clark with a screen on Anderson. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's McLaughlin. Green covering. And here's Reed. Over Clark. Reed can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Williams against Reed. On the wing, Conchar. "20 feet out. Rebound, Minnesota.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Noel, no good. Memphis shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. The kick out to Williams. Here's Conchar. Reed defending. Conchar can't hit.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Green. Pass to Williams. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Here's Williams. Clark. That one no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. And Williams drops them both. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. And Williams punches it home.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's McLaughlin on the take. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
From deep, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Morant, the pass to Adams, and stolen by Gobert.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Morant from behind the arc. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Gobert, that's good.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Morant with it. He's got 21. True on the 14-footer. Morant's got 23 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Russell against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Pass to Towns. And here's Gobert from the arc. That shot missing. And Memphis taking it the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. On the wing, Bane. The 3-ball. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Russell against Morant. Now here's Russell, tightly guarded. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., for a Forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Russell from deep three-point land. No good on the three.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And here's Morant. From the high post. Some solid defense from Russell.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Towns passes to Gobert. And yep, it's good.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Towns. Puts up a three. Outside Russell for three. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Now here's Towns. Fires from deep. And Morant clears the board. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Adams with a screen on Russell. Takes a 13-footer. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 30.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Russell from outside. The rebound by Jackson.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now Morant. Adams with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Another miss by Minnesota. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.